and welcome back to another episode of a podcast, Turning Wounds into Wisdom. How have you been? I hope mko fiti. Thank you so much for the love that you're showing a podcast, the subscribers, the likes, and all that. I do not take it for granted. Thank you very much. Yeah. My last video, I was talking about how to escape reality and just be yourself in this world. So today's video, we're talking about the lessons that I've learned since I started YouTubing with less than 200 subscribers. Yeah, so stick around. Plus, if at all maybe you're coming across my video, it's a sign that you should actually subscribe to my channel. And if at all you're an upcoming content creator or you want to do vlogging and video, this one is for you. Yeah, so stick around. How YouTube has changed my life with less than 200 subscribers. First of all, before I even begin this video, I feel like saying, do the thing and you shall have the power. Just do it. If at all you don't even know where to begin, you don't even know what to post, just take your camera, look at the lenses, record anything. Yeah, be it the meal that you're trying to cook or whatever you're trying, maybe it's an outfit check or outfit of the day, groom with me or something, routine, just do it. The moment that you continue doing it, that's how you get the power to master what you actually want. And then there is this thing of niche and target audience. As a beginner, you do not need to have it all figured out. I've still not mastered the art of niche and target audience. You get, so yeah. Number one is confidence. Now, confidence has come so naturally. If actually you are to go through my first ever vlog, actually my first ever episode on a podcast, the lighting was bad. Yani too, plus the confidence that I've mastered, and let me tell you, the confidence that does not come from the number of viewership, because I feel like the biggest no, my best ever video has amassed like 1.4 thousand subscribers. Yeah, so it's not about the likes, it's not about the clicks, it is not about the comments, but the innate confidence that comes with me looking at my lenses right now and recording. So yeah, I've gained so much confidence and I'm so proud of that. Number one. And again, okay, on the confidence, my mind has perceived the content that I'm sharing. I've become the first convert of my own content and my own preaching. So every time I tell people to budget, every time I tell people to trust in God, in as much as it's so hard, I've become a mastermind when it comes to, doing it before telling other people. So I'm like, okay, fine, Vero, you're the first person to tell people on YouTube, like, do this, do this, do this. And how comes you do not budget? How comes you're not accountable for any coin that you spend? How comes you do not pray? How comes you do not read your Bible? How comes you do not believe in yourself? So my mind perceives the concept, or rather the content that I disseminate outside there. So number two, the joy is so again, on confidence, enjoy the loneliness. Right now I'm seated by myself recording. I'm having so much fun doing this because this is my calling, this is what I want to do, and it becomes so thrilling. I mean, it becomes so fascinating when I'm enjoying my alone time. Right, the fact that I even sit down and script, like, what am I going to tell people, it gets to me. First of all, I sit down, I script, and then I shoot again. I'm saying out the words at first, because at first I scribble them, I jot them down, and then number two, I come now, I talk about it, and then when I'm editing again, I hear the same words, and when I'm rewatching my video again, I hear the same words. So I feel like the fact that they're just coming from me to the world, it's a beautiful journey, it's a beautiful process. Plus, you have nothing to lose. You can always delete the videos, you can always pull down the videos. You have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain. You've gained the experience, you've become more audacious, I've become more confident, so I've got nothing to lose. And then it has helped me eradicate the thought of perfectionism. I'm not perfect. Maybe to some extent I may feel like my English is so broken, I'm not good at editing, maybe feel like I should have done better, but the fact that I'm just doing it, and the fact that actually there's something that I'm working towards perfection, is way better, rather than sitting down and pointing fingers at people whose videos are not well done, or whose videos are so well, and I feel like I don't have my own to judge. So it has helped me eradicate the thought of perfectionism. Then number two, mentality shifts. Making videos and talking on taking on lenses has made me the first convert of my own preaching. I think I've already said that. And then it has, on the mentality shift, it has created me self-awareness. My self-awareness, the fact how I handle things kitambo is not the same way that I handle things right now. I'm more aware of myself. I own the words that I say on my podcast, be it on my TikTok, my YouTube, my WhatsApp status. I own my words. I'm so aware that if at all I may say something, I might gain people, I might lose people, and that's on them. Because I mean, I have people that I feel like they should get my message. Not everybody can consume my content. I mean, we're so different. You get. So my self awareness has just gone up, and I'm so proud of that as a person. And then how I handle things is different from how I would have handled them yesterday. Yeah. So right now, I usually shoot on Sundays, and then Sundays, like my Sundays are mostly my Sundays are so packed. But nowadays I'm like, hey, in as much as I have a packed Sunday, I have me time. I have a podcast to record for. So how I'm handling situations, to how I even call myself meetings, like, Ivero, shut up, like, you don't say that. I mean, don't do it. My mentality has really shifted, and I'm thankful for that, because I mean, the growth that I'm talking about. Yeah. So my wounds have turned into wisdom. Plus, again, in as much as my mentality has shifted, I like to say that somehow, this is a lonely journey. Not everybody will understand what you're trying to do. Your calling is just yours as a person. Kuna time ingine I was in class, and my lecturer was telling us about the crab mentality. Unajua crab, venye crab, they usually work as a group. So when they in a bucket, hakuna moja yenye inafaa kutoka, zote zinakanga hapo pamoja. Moja ikijaribu kutoka, the rest of the crabs go to that particular crab, they sit on it until inarudi kwa bucket. So they have to be together always. But now, when it comes to human beings, we have to understand that we all have our own calling. In as much as the social circle and family is okay, but you cannot fit in a door as two people. Walk alone. Get into the door first, get out of the door, get through the door, pass through the door, and then after that, now you can pull other people. But your calling is yours as an individual. So if at all you're trying to start YouTube, not everybody will resonate with your content, but just do it anyway. Yeah, just do it. Number 3, it has helped me invest in myself, from the kind of books that I read, the kind of content that I consume on social media. I consume content that I would decimate, you get. So if I cannot talk about some certain topics, like, why would I do it? Not unless maybe it's just for school, or maybe it's a trending thing that people are talking about and I've not heard it, I will. But otherwise, out of boredom, no. Yeah, it has really helped me grow. When I talk about money, I've read books about money. When I talk about godliness, I read my Bible, because I mean, yeah, I have to grow as a person in as much as I want my audience to grow with me. So yeah. And then it has also investing in myself has made me have a mindset, a shift of mindset from scarcity mindset to abundance mentality. I mean, that is growth. Yeah, personal investment. And then showing up for myself. Do it for Vero. Like, it's Vero for Vero. You get. I pat my own back. When at times I tell myself, maybe this video I've not done the best, I didn't give it my best, I tell myself there is always another video that we can give our best. But this one, kinda we are posting it as it is. And then YouTube is a sea of endless possibilities. YouTube is a sea of endless possibilities. I'm a media student, by the way, and there's a time I was telling myself, there's no future in media in Kenya, because I don't know, in Kenya, most of the time, I don't know if it's happening in other countries. Yeah, man, I got an audience in other parts of the world, so I don't know if it's happening in our countries, but in Kenya, what we see mostly is that, especially in radio or entertainment shows, they kind of take influencers who have got a huge following. So I, as a person who has studied journalism, I take the last seat. You get, of which that is so unfair. I mean, man, I've gone to school 4 years or even 1 year plus to study this, and then now you're telling me I'm not qualified because I do not have a following. But since I got into YouTube, I told myself I might not be on mainstream media, but I can do other forms of media. I can do digital marketing, of which I do digital marketing. I can do content creation and create a brand for myself. So YouTube is a sea of endless possibilities, and again, I've got nothing to lose. I can always repost my videos. I can always pull down a video. I've learned more, because it gets me it gets to a point I'm like, I don't know what to talk about, or rather I have a topic but I do not know how to bring it out. And then I search what other content creators have talked up, how they have talked about it, how they have packaged their words, and then I learn a thing from two. And trust you me, those lessons, I'm keeping them forever. Yeah. I like sharing my experiences, by the way. And then YouTube has made me feel like there is a space for me. YouTube has made me feel like there is a space for me. Unajua matatu like in Kenya we use matatu to travel, like, from one place to another, use matatu, and matatus are never full. There is always space for one more. So YouTube has made me feel like there is a space for me regardless of the sea of content creators. Man, it's so crowded, it's so saturated, but we all need one another. And what I came to learn is that up here there is no competition. Up here people are collaborating, and that is exactly where I want to be. Look at the stars, for example, in the sky. Every star, I know there is no star that lies on the other, there's no star that sits on the other. Every star, it usually shines on its own way. You get, so there is space for all of us to shine, and YouTube has given me that space to shine. And then I feel like, again, content creation and YouTube podcasting is an alignment of what I do, like what I desire to do with for the rest of my life. I want to do media for the rest of my life, and the fact that I'm just on YouTube right now, at times I tell myself I'm talking to one person. Yeah, when I'm editing, I tell myself like, this video, watu wengi wenye wanaweza watch sana ni like 10 ama 15, and then it blows me. Unapata sometimes I get 300 people, sometimes 14. Let me tell you guys, 14 people who are actually tapping on my content, tapping on my knowledge in this generation. That's a crowd for me, and I honestly thank people, and I thank all of you in general who believe in me. You get, yeah. So my subscribers, my viewers, the people who comment and reshare my videos, thank you very much. Yeah. There's a space for me. And then number 5, it has made me to be more grateful and appreciate life. Yeah, I'm so grateful for who I am and what I have. Life is a series of thousands of tiny little miracles. So notice those small miracles. Plus, I feel like saying also, YouTube is not as easy as people think. It's not as easy coming up with content, posting it on YouTube, believing in yourself, and first of all, consistency and patience. Those are the key elements of winning on YouTube or any other thing. Be patient with yourself. Patience is power, and be consistent. I tell people to be consistent, but let me tell you one thing. It takes courage to be consistent. Believe in yourself. Many attempts you feel like you're not good enough. Many attempts the imposter syndrome, or rather the voice in your head, the voices in your head will be louder than your own voice, but do not ever listen to them. You get, so in Swahili you say kelele za chura hazizui ng'ombe kunywa maji. So the noises of the frogs do not cannot block a cow from drinking water. So just shoot, just record anyway, just drink your water. Yeah, just do it anyway. How it's so, the journey is difficult, the journey can be so lonely. Your friends will not support you as you think, by the and do not count on them to support you. They might share your video once or twice, and that's okay for them. I mean, that's okay. So this is your own journey. Your calling is personal. Your calling is an individual calling. Do not expect everybody to experience what you experience while you're shooting or when you're creating content and whatever you're doing on YouTube. Your calling is yours as an individual, and no other person on earth will ever feel what you feel when creating content. So yeah, choose life the hard way. And then this is just the last thing. I'm grateful for the journey. One lessons, and I'm grateful for the journey, the lessons, and the growth. Yeah, I'm so grateful for this journey of YouTubing. I'm so grateful for the lessons that I've learned, and I'm more grateful for the growth that I'm experiencing in my life as a YouTuber. Yeah, I hope this was so helpful to you, especially if you're trying to start content creation. Maybe this is a sign that you should actually take your camera and record. So yeah, for this and more, please subscribe to my channel, tell a friend to tell a friend, and follow me on my socials. See you on next Friday. See you in the next episode of E-Podcast. Kwaheri!